Hello and welcome to my Audi R8 V10 Plus review. We're going to be kicking off the series at a Canadian road circuit. I'm going to be posting 2 episodes a day, so if there's any cars you'd like to see reviewed, leave a comment and I'll get it done within the series. Now what I'm trying to do here is do reviews on cars. Now don't think it's retarded just because it's a video game. This is a simulator, so this is exactly how the cars would react in a real life situation. So therefore this is almost just as good as driving the real thing, except it costs a lot less money and it's easier for me to do this than that. Now on to the Audi. This car is amazing and disappointing all in one. From a standstill, the Audi will hit 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, with a quoted top speed of 195 miles per hour. But I've only been able to get it up to about 160. I run out of room every time, so the great things about this car would be the 5.2 liter V10, which once was the heart and soul of a Lamborghini. It pushes out about 525 horsepower, give or take. The engine speed is a huge 8,700 RPMs on the final gear at the red line's quoted 195 miles per hour. It has a dual clutch 7-speed gearbox, like you'd find in like a vintage Italian supercar, primarily a vintage Lambo because Audi owns Lamborghini. This means with each gear you change and add on more, keep you in your seat G-force. Everyone loves that, so I guess that's a good thing. Also the cockpit is gorgeous and incredibly crafted. It has Nappa leather and carbon fiber trim. Now onto the ugly part. It's all-wheel drive, and that's disgusting. Now you may say, oh my god bro, you're retarded, but hear me out. If it wasn't for the Audi's all-wheel drive system, this Audi would be a 200 mile per hour hypercar. And the all-wheel drive also takes the fun out of burnouts, proper drifting, and so on. But that being said, this is my only complaint. I mean, how could you not like this car? The gorgeous electric blue paint, the interior, the power, the fantastic exhaust noise, the fact that it's basically a Lambo, but about $200,000 to $300,000 cheaper. So, I mean, this is what the whole series is basically going to be. Now, you may ask yourself, is this guy really going to legitimately review cars in DRIVECLub? Well, the answer is yes. I mean, this is the closest thing to getting the keys to an actual Audi as I'll ever get. Now, this may not be a Gran Turismo Forza style simulator, but yet, that being said, it is still a simulator. So, therefore, it works just as good. Now, onto the engine noise and such. I'm going to be driving around this track and giving it a little oomph, a little this, a little that, and we're going to drive it to its limits. Just kidding, not really. I didn't want to wreck it, so I drove it at a reasonable speed, so that way you guys could get the full appreciation of the car like I did. Like I said, with that interior, I think it looks gorgeous. It looks like something out of a Jetsons cartoon. And the outer body is a typical Audi body. I mean, they've been using the same body style for the R8 for quite a long time now, which I don't understand. Why? But why change what works, what sells, what fits? You feel me? So I think that's why they don't change it. Same with Porsche and the 911. They don't really change anything about their cars because it's always sold, it's always worked, and it has a huge fan base. So, I mean, anybody who wants a really fast car and actually has 150 some odd dollars, 150,000 some odd dollars sitting around, should definitely get something like this because it's cheaper than a Lamborghini and it has actually decent gas mileage. It gets like 22 miles highway and like 19 miles city, which is like the same gas mileage you get in a Camaro, and a Camaro has like a V6 to a V8, and this is a solid V10, all 10 cylinders firing every time you go. So when you think about it, getting 16 to 22 miles per gallon, that's not bad at all. You can't do a burnout in this. Like I said, I just try to do it and it doesn't happen. That's because of the Quattro all-wheel drive system, and it has a lot of get up and go. Like when you come from 25 and you just step on it, you hear the throat, you hear the engine moving, you hear that Lamborghini motor that was developed to be amazingly fast, amazingly exclusive, and it's in something that comes off a production line now, which is another reason. We'll get into that into later videos, but that's one of the reasons I have a problem with Lamborghini. It's not innocent anymore. it's factory made. It's not the same Lamborghini it once was. And this is made by Volkswagen, I think, because I'm pretty sure Volkswagen owns Audi, but Audi's like a branch off company, so I think Audi owns Lamborghini and Volkswagen technically owns Audi. Or they might have sold them. I don't know the full story with that. But yeah, I hope this video was informative and you liked it, and this is Power Time, or Power Time. This is Power Zooms. Until next time, peace out, guys.